Hi everyone, it's Danny. Okay, I am back on Orchid duty and I realized I didn't do a balcony tour in a while now. So I'll make a short balcony tour, let's call it. I did make this video yesterday as well, but it turned out to be a 20-minute video. So I'll be just very quick with my orchids, show you what's been going on, show you what's in bloom and spike and so on. Alrighty, you remember my girls, the ones that I just purchased, they're actually still in bloom after 1 month, and one actually produced some branches. It was really cool. I really was not expecting them to last so long. So some Oncidium orchids or intergenerics can actually last pretty long. It's not only the Phalaenopsis orchids which last a lot of time. Alrighty, so these are some more orchids. You remember the epidendrum that I purchased. It's growing. I'm really hoping to get a flower from this guy this year. Also the red cattleya, I repotted it and it's growing a sheath. Hope for some buds. The Cycnotus Wine Delight is still going strong, smells intoxicating. Absolutely love this orchid. You should definitely have this one if you like pretty bizarre fragrances, let's call them. I don't find it repulsing, but it's pretty bizarre for a flower. I do like it though. Alrighty, the Miltoniopsis corner doing okay, no flower spikes just yet. These girls actually really suffered in the summertime because of the lack of hydration and humidity in the air and so on. Rare occasion, my Psychopsis is not in bloom, but it has a bud, and the new growth is growing pretty nice. Now, I gave this guy quite a lot of light, strong light, not necessarily direct sunlight, and I do notice that the leaf has a little bit of a mottling going on here. I'm not sure. I'm really hoping to get that mottled leaf that you guys have. It might not be the variety, but I hope. I heard that light quantity affects it. Alrighty, here we have my seedlings doing well. I'm really impatient for them to grow. So I'm really not good with seedlings. I don't have the patience. I do have patience, but in this case, I don't. They're doing okay, nothing major happening, but the Phalaenopsis tetraspis is growing this flower spike. I cannot wait for this orchid to bloom. Hopefully I will treat it right. Hopefully I will not have any bud blasts and so on. In the middle of winter, I will move her inside because she really does not like cold weather. Now, this is a Dendrobium Phalaenopsis that I received a while ago. It's not a very adult plant. Let's say it's pretty young. And it has produced 2 little buds here. It's the type of Dendrobium which is very dark purple. I really like it. So yeah, I'll do with 2 buds for now. It's good. The Maxillaria rufensis is still in bloom, still smelling heavenly. Has that vanilla scent. I will talk about this victim in another video. I did make another video, and you'll learn what happened to this one, unfortunately. I've moved some of my mounted orchids to pots because I really am not good with keeping up watering frequently every day and so on. As you noticed, I had some stuff to do, I was gone, so it seems to be a common occurrence with me, so I think I'm better off with pots. Alrighty, upstairs we have some more flowers plants. The Paphinia is growing her bud, which is nice. Phalaenopsis with flower spikes, the usual, and also the dragon cat Cattleya. She is green. She has green flowers, and last year she produced 1 humongous flower, which was nice. But this year I have a feeling I have 3 buds, so imagine 3 really large blooms. I simply cannot wait for this one to bloom again. Alrighty, so the Vanda orchid is blooming. I moved her here so I can properly show you the flowers. In the other side it was too sunny and the camera did not properly focus, but I wanted to show you her beautiful flowers now. The pretty indigo color. I call it blue, but it's actually indigo. So I really love her. She's a very good bloomer. This is the 2nd time she bloomed this year. Let's look at the other Vandas. Yellow Vanda growing nicely. The small orange Vanda growing nicely as well with her spike. This one is not spiking, but I have patience. Alrighty, let's move on. A few more Callias here, nothing major happening. I'm only trying to show you what's happening, not the orchids that are growing. This is the Peggyruth Carpenter gem. It has the beautiful big purple flowers. This orchid really did really good for me this summer with the addition of sphagnum moss. And it's growing really nicely, no wrinkly leaves, and also a flower spike, which I hope will have quite a few buds. It doesn't look that way so far, but it's okay. Now, the Oncidium Twinkle. I received this from my friend last year, and it's taking its sweet time to bloom, and I've noticed some of the buds are yellowing, and I have no idea why. Maybe it did not receive enough water these days while I was gone. I don't know, but I really hope I get to see some flowers. I've never seen an Oncidium Twinkle. Can you believe that? Alrighty, the Paphiopedilum is doing something. Now, the flower is dropping, but look at this. Doesn't it look like a seed pod? I did not actually, not fertilize. I did not pollinate this orchid. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm pretty sure it will not develop, even if it's a flower spike, because the stem looks pretty dried up. So, yeah, but it's funky. I just noticed it. Looks pretty funky. This guy, the Sherry Baby Yellow Flash, such a prolific bloomer. I get 4 spikes out of 1 pseudobulb, and I have 2 new pseudobulbs, so I got around 8 spikes this year. Really nice orchid to have. It's fragrant as well, and yeah, it blooms every year or every time a new pseudobulb matures, and it looks just wonderful. Lots of tiny little flowers. A new flower spike from the what are you? Oncidium Pacific Sunspots Catatante Orchid. What the heck is this? Uh-oh. There you go. This is a snail. I noticed this guy has some snails, has some problems, so I will need to do something about it, and I really need to take care of the snail now, so excuse me for a second. Okay, going back to our orchids. Yeah, you know, I do have a problem with snails. I'm fighting them, but sometimes it's hard, I tell you. Now the Zygopetalum, oopsie, it's a bit crammed in here, I know. I need to move some stuff around, but I need help. I'm actually not supposed to do a lot of physical effort these days, or for a while, so yeah, I might get some help to do this. Now the Zygopetalum is the first one that does pretty okay for me. It does not look the greatest. All my Zygopetalums get spotted leaves and so on. This is the first one that is surviving. No flower spikes, but a new shoot right here. I am not good with Zygopetalums, I have to admit, and I do not know why. I keep trying, but I admit I'm not the best with them. The yellow Oncidium, it's my first yellow Oncidium actually. He's pulling through. The summertime was not good for him, but he's pulling through and has a flower spike here. Okay, what else is going on? Okay, the other half of the Maxillaria rufensis, can you see? Has some buds here. It's recuperating, has a lot of roots. It's doing nice. Now, do you remember the Brassivola Jiminy cricket that I just purchased? It looked so dehydrated, and I told you the leaves would be more open if it was hydrated. Look at this. Look how much it opened. And it was so squeezed together. It's actually producing a new growth right here, so I'm sure this girl will do quite okay. I'm really happy for it. Alrighty, these are some saved Callia orchids my friend gave to me to save them. This is the white Callia that I have. It's producing buds in both of the sheaths. I'm really happy about it. Okay, upstairs we have some more Oncidium orchids. I really do not remember if I have any flower spikes upstairs, but they're doing good. I'm good with Oncidiums, apparently. I'm not good with other stuff. I'm not good with Zygopetalums. Downstairs, the poor Phalaenopsis orchids are growing their flower spikes, as you can see. Oopsie. This one got a little bit too top heavy. I will have to move her in this decorative pot. I'll just leave it for now. Nothing interesting with the Phalaenopsis until they bloom. Alrighty, let's move on to the other corner. Now the Cymbidium is actually growing. It's flower spike right here. It's growing pretty slow, but it is growing. I'm not sure if you can see how much it grew. Yeah, it's pretty hard to show, but it is growing, and I've noticed another flower spike on a different pseudobulb. So yay! That guy is on strike. It is producing a new growth, but no blooms just yet. And up here we have some more orchids that are not doing well. They need to be watered, but I need help. So I'll probably water them today. My mom's coming to help me out. So alrighty, what else? Oh, I forgot one orchid. This is the Jungle Eyes Callia that I just purchased from Schwerter. Now this new growth matured super fast, but it did not produce any buds. But I'm really hopeful for this growth. It looks pretty thick, pretty rounded, so I'm giving it good fertilizer, good sun, as you can see here, and hopefully I will get some blooms out of her. She's a spectacular orchid. I'm really hoping I can film it. I also forgot to show you this guy. This is the yellow honey oncidium, which is unidentified, but it blooms all the time and it smells like honey. So I do love it. I need to find a place upstairs for this guy because it's just so pretty. It's a shame to keep it downstairs. These are some orchids that I received from my orchid friend. They're not doing so great. I am saving them for her. Alrighty. I do have a few more orchids on the other balcony, but it's just the dendrobiums that need a cool down, and the Silagene, which as well needs a cool down. They are not producing any spikes except for the Dendrobium baryota, which is producing quite a lot of spikes. So other than that, they're not really interesting at the moment. So this was the balcony tour. This is what's been happening in my balcony. I am looking forward for some more blooms to show you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh, and also thank you for sending me your stories. I did read a few of them, and yeah, thank you so much. They're really, really nice. And thank you for your encouraging words. Everything is okay. So I will see you next time because I will have more time now to film videos for you guys. So alrighty, leave me your suggestions and comments and questions in a comment below. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And don't forget to visit orchidnature.com to get in touch with our community. I'll see you next time. Bye!